Hello you magnificent bastards and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 Dawn of the Vikings, where we are the Emperor of Scandinavia as Sigurdr Ring, who became the Emperor like 2 episodes ago, I think, and he's also already a Viking, so he can do a lot of stuff. However, right now I kinda hope he dies soon. Is that rude to say? Probably is, but who cares? So let's go on. We did conquer some area over here last time in the Netherlands, but I still don't own 2 of the things there, including my hometown. Bishopric of Deventer is still in the hands of France, which is now called France, which probably means that there's no longer a Carling on the throne, and that's indeed true because this is King Lambert of France, who is called Australdeling. Wow. I hope he doesn't rule for too long because I can't pronounce his name. Let's see that you can also see that in when we go to the dynasties. Here we've got Afmundse, of course, which is our dynasty, but over here it's only Carling here and no longer here. So yeah, Carling fell greatly in just a few decades. A bastard can cause a lot of trouble, insisted Spymaster Kettle, and advised me of a possible opportunity to get rid of the bastard in the court, who is my daughter. To be honest, I kind of enjoy having her around, so I'll gain honest. Maybe. Yes, I did. Now we're of course at war with the Saxony revolt, because Saxony is pretty much falling apart. You could maybe use that. I don't think I have a... Oh, a son was born to Ragnarr Lodbrok and Rikissa Øystein's daughter named Helgi. That's fine. Well, it's not actually fine. He's getting an awful lot of sons, which would split up the holdings even more than I already have going on right now. But whatever. It'll be fine. I'm sure Ragnar will conquer lots. So yeah, we're basically just waiting for this revolt to end, and we'll have a look-see. I think maybe the reason we can't attack Saxony is because we are related. I'm not entirely sure. My co-conspirator Kettle of Kexholm has told me that King Thorgyn of Jylland will die by poisoned wine in an upcoming banquet. Classic. That's good because he's in a faction. My grandson Sunni hardly eats anything for fear of turning fat. Well, if he becomes temperate, he would become a better steward, which is good. Or he could gain gluttonous. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's nice to have a good steward. Maybe he could help out his brother by that time as a steward. Would be good. Success! He died! And no one knows it was me. I will celebrate with beer, because wine is poisoned. Thank you, Captain Obvious. So yeah, he died, and that helps. Because now the faction will be smaller? Yeah. Why is he angry? Let's have a look. Murdered close kin. Oops. Too many held duchies, that'll solve itself. Yeah. Let's see. I guess that's this guy over here, Kolbjorn. Yeah. Apparently I killed someone related to him. This guy. That was actually a long time ago. Why are you still angry, man? I'll try and kill him as well. So let's have a look. If I kill someone, it's probably best to have my council guy there as well, to have a bigger chance at killing him. Let's have a look. I can buy no one. Oh, that's fine. Let's have a look what we can do with the money we have. Still want to increase my market town. And since we're quite a high level already, I think, say that, yeah, it's medium. probably a good idea to continue with that. Meanwhile, if we have a look at the world, Byzantine Empire is not doing too badly, to be honest. He is gaining some territory over here from Khazaria, and when you have the 1066 start date, usually it gets under a lot of pressure, and half the time it collapses. Half the time it doesn't, but yeah. In this one, it seems he's doing all right. He's even subjugating Croatia. One child is lacking a guardian, and that's this one, my daughter. Educate. That's fine. So one playthrough I was actually in the Kingdom of West Francia, who was ruled by a Carling, of course, and that was in the later start date of the Old Gods, which is 866, 67, I don't remember. Anyway, I was the Duke of Anjou, and that's over here. So I had like quite a decent duchy over here, and I wanted to conquer the Kingdom of England. And that was just about as shattered as it is now, and there was even Vikings there as well, so it was a big war-mongering area. So I thought, well, I can unite that under my rule. But because I was under the King of France, I had to watch out. Because something I had to do was, before the King of France could get the title of Kingdom of England for himself, I had to declare independence. Let's first do this. The famous writer proposes to compose your family chronicles. I have a chance to become proud, but it would gain me some prestige. Otherwise, I could do this, but everyone hates me for it, so I'm risking the proud thing. Maybe I'm already proud. No, I've got so many things. So yeah, I started to conquer stuff down here. I was doing pretty good, and I thought, well, probably a good idea was just marrying off some people. And at one point, I married off something to the Byzantine Emperor, like my son to his daughter, or my daughter to his son. I can't even remember how it all went. Either way, I was just minding my business over here, and suddenly I inherited the entire Byzantine Empire as the Duke of Anjou, because apparently my grandson somehow got onto the throne, and I was like his closest relative at the time that he died, and he died pretty early. And yeah, suddenly I was the emperor of the Byzantine Empire, and yeah, this was all suddenly purple. And I had actually managed to reunite everything and create the Roman Empire, just as the Duke of Anjou. So we get another call to arms against Poland this time. To be honest, I don't care. If Poland does take it, maybe it's easier to attack Poland. I have no idea. However, they're also in a war against Middle Francia. And that is something I do want to get into. So let's have a look if we can join that one as well. Can we? No. Oh well. Middle Francia is probably easier to attack, especially since this is no longer a relative of his. So it might not be an ally either. Let's have a look. No allies there. Good. How is he from Empire actually? He has shitty manpower, in fact, and it's going down. I wonder, what should I do? Should I try and take some stuff? I could try and attack Zealand right now. It's something we need. Should I take Zealand? Well, it's a little bit of a risk, but I'm gonna do it. Because the risk is, I think it's pretty easy to take him right now. However, the risk is that when I die and Ragnarr inherits, that the kingdom will be weaker for a time, or the empire, and France will come and try and take it back. So right now what we want to do is we want to call in our vassals, get them all over here. Dismiss these because we can't use them. Dismiss these because they're too hard to get over here. And then let's have a look how many boats we have in the neighborhood. This should probably be plenty. There's some people declining, but most of them aren't. And they're already on their way. Actually, some might have arrived a little bit early. Let's unite the boats. And wait for our troops to arrive. And then we can set sail. Probably actually will land in Gallery. Being around Elizabeth, that's my courtier, makes me feel calm and satisfied. The contentness of her is contagious, and all the world's troubles seem less frightening. I feel less stressed. That's not entirely what we wanted, but whatever. Let's go. Actually does fit on the boat. And we're going to the other part of Scandinavia, down here. I'll have all kinds of little blobs of Scandinavia around here soon, but it'll be fine, I'm sure. There he goes. We're almost there. There we are. Now we can dismiss the boats. And let's have a look and walk to Zealand straight away. My liege, well, the mission to New Zealand has been good again. So I've actually have a look at how much he hates us. He actually likes us quite a lot. So let's look who else is in the faction. This no, wait, let's have a look at this one, because this one is most likely to flip. He's in Norrland, which is over there, so we can just send him right over there and hope that it'll get better. Meanwhile, Saxony is hopelessly losing. One of my vassals is getting slaughtered there in Yperen. And my granddaughter actually has come of age as my grandson. Actually, am I a good tutor? Well, maybe not. I have to watch that. Probably will forget again, much like I did with Ragnarr. And we're doing great in Zealand so far. Though here come the French. And they attack. Actually, let's split this and send half the troops to help the fight. We're actually winning already, but you know what? Can never be too certain. And I'm sure they'll win the rest, no problem. France is in big trouble. Even though we only take one little province. Here they want another relation, my courtier, to their king. That's fine. Sigurdr has developed a habit for wild parties. He's only 14. Well, he might become charitable or lustful. Neither one is too horrible. Chaste would also help. Arbitrary would not help. So I'm gonna go with this one. He became charitable. That's good. Meanwhile, these guys are just suiciding, it seems. Straight into the guy from Smaland, Smaland, I don't know. And we won. I think we won part of the siege. Yep. We've got Middelburg. If you're wondering what that throat infection is I am having, that's actually how you pronounce these things. Savolax has been converted to the Germanic faith. Let's have a look. Is that one I was working on? Nope, I'm still working on Finland. But yeah, Germanic is looking great. Splendid. Okay. Now, we actually did lose our Chancellor. Wow. What an old man. Improve diplomatic relations again over here. Now, we do need to break with Saxony sometime soon, because right now he's an ally of ours. I think. Is he? He might not be anymore. Interesting. Now we've completed the siege of Zealand. Now we can move on and siege some other things. I think it's a good idea to go to Gallery, since it seems that they are attacking there. Hopefully they are too late in fleeing. Yep, they are. And now we can actually siege the holdings that are already there. Another child lacks a guardian, another grandson. I'm fine with that. Let's have a look at when this guy actually comes of age. Let's have a look. In September of this year, actually September 11th. So just a few more months. Oh, there is another army risen. To be honest, they're getting more and more pathetic. Let's have a look at how many men this guy still has. He still has 2.5k for some reason. It's actually gone up. Don't know where they are though. Are there in more wars? Let's have a look. Oh, well, there was one other war, but that's already finished. It's my daughter. Educate by anyone. Now let's go to Holland. Truce is expiring with Pictland. That's also good. Could have a little fun there. What is this? Peasant revolt in Zealand, of course. Oh, and there we go. I become Ragnarr Lodbrok as Sigurdr dies. Sigurdr dies a natural death as of old age, and the 41-year-old already Ragnarr Lodbrok takes over. The stuff we lose is the Jarldom of Schilland, the Jarldom of Ostergotland, the Chiefdom as well. Guess that's different, I don't know. Nerike also lost Tjust, Sjælland, Finn, the Chiefdom of the Kingdom of Noreger, and the Chiefdom of Farengar. Let's have a look at how our country is divided now. Oh, and actually before we do that, let's remember the great moments we've had with Sigurdr.
I will get you eventually though. When I'm Ragnar, you will die. You are on my shit list.
And we are at 100%, so we can offer peace, enforce demands. Oh my god, we got everything. Look, we're giant. Although,
We don't know if it's our child this time. Does she have a friend now? She was going to have a friend, but I can't find any. Right. Lately, your son Ragnarr has taken to wearing a pair of heavy, shaggy breeches for protection while practicing his combat skills. Because of this, your kinsmen and friends have started calling him Ragnarr Lodbrok. I guess that means lead trousers? Probably? I like it! Here we go. We're a completely new country, the Kingdom of Svithjod. Well, that doesn't change too much in the name, but at least we're now a country. It worked! Yes, finally! The gap finally closed, no more fiery stones and flames, no more wailing voices from the underground. The gates of hell was filled in with stones.
Wow, our enemy died straight away. What a dum-dum. Well, that was that then. That was the quickest war I ever fought. The centralization of power in Scandinavia, along with a rapid population expansion, has begun to drive its denizens to look beyond the home shores in earnest. New developments in shipbuilding, an adventurous spirit and a fearless belief in the gods are now taking Norse seafarers across the sea towards distant lands. They arrive as traders, raiders and conquerors, and they call themselves Vikings. Oh, Oystein, my co-conspirator, has sent word that a massive pit of manure has been prepared on the floorboards of an abandoned inn on the path. Askill will travel with his escort. Once they are seated at the table, they will die with a big kaboom. Hopefully, anyway. But my name was revealed on the plot that killed them, so that's not great. I'm starting to think that Svanhildr might fancy me. Who is she? She is the wife of the former the former chief of Nerike. I killed him. Let's do it. It's ours. Emperor Sigurdr Ring has created the title Empire of Scandinavia. Here we are, and look at it. It's so beautiful. Those dragons along that shield. Oh man. Wow, what a man. What a legend. We will remember him always. Especially the thing with the wife of the guy. So let's have a look at how everything is divided. Here, this is our own holdings. Actually, still managed to hold on to quite a bit over here, and the rest is basically divided up. Here we see an entire kingdom that is formed. I think that's still under our control, yeah. And let's have a look at the factions. It's not too bad, but it could soon get lots bigger. Now let's have a look at all the things that are going on. So we would lose a few titles, that's normal. We can create a few titles, it's probably a bad idea. We could conscript some merchant ships, that is normal in times of war. We can choose a character focus. Well, this guy, I mean, he likes war. So let's do war. There we go. We can call in allies, which are all of our vassals, but we've already got most of them. We can create a new vassal, which we could do like or our new marshal, and that could be our brother. I mean, does he like us? He likes us somewhat. Short reign really hurts us, and he still likes us 36. So yeah, let's do that. And this guy is sure Gorm. That's fine. And we have to make sure that they're not leading any troops. Then we can, I guess we could train some troops, because honestly, creating more raids is not going too well. And this one we can settle our tribe, which we can only do in our own areas, but let's have a look at how our tribe is looking. So we could do that over here. It's probably a good idea. And there we go. So rearrangement of all the things over here, and that also means that all our truces are up. Emperor Lodbrok gets a student of strategy until 1st of January, or endgame basically, and gains 1 marshal, and that's because history is a subject that has always fascinated you, and you have spent the last few weeks studying the campaigns of Alexander the Great. There are many lessons to be learned from his conquests in the east. Oh, I do want to go east sometime. It would be fun to have like Miklagard, because that's, I think, what this is called when we own it. Miklagard. Just imagine it. Anyway, let's unclick the timer. Actually, we are still not done here. Successor nomination. We of course want to be want that to be Sigurdr, and we have some childs who like guardians. This guy is almost done actually. So let's have a look. I think my brother is actually very good for that. So let's educate him by my brother, the King of Norway. Look, he's a brilliant strategist. We can do that. This is my daughter. That's fine, whoever. This we just did, I think. Didn't we do that? Did I do the wrong one? I guess I did the wrong one. Oh. But I'm sure he has another place. There we go. This one is fine. This one also not very important. There we go. There's a big fight between some rebellion and one of my vassals. You've been stomping around the whole day, grinding your teeth, and suddenly you realize why you've been in a bad mood all day. You just can't seem to abide having lazy people around you anymore. I'll get him to be less slothful when I'm around. Something to do with stressed, and something to do with slothful. Don't know where who he's talking about. Whatever, we'll click that one. Tikov Satakunda has unearthed authentic love letters proving that Anundr of Gallery is actually a bastard. His mother, Ragnfridr, has a torrid love affair with Sumarlidi of Alfheimer. How should I use this shocking information? Could denounce him so I can get the actual thing of Gallery, but I think I placed him there myself. Well, my father did. Why is it the wrong government type? Let's have a look. Oh, because he... yeah, okay, that's fine. I could threaten him so he stays out of all factions. And that's exactly what he does. So that's good. Let's have a look at the factions, actually. There's someone who wants my brother on the throne. And another one who also wants him on the throne, but decided to make that a separate faction. Good job. And some lower tribal organization. It's all not too strong, but we're in a war, so that might actually help. And then the King of Norway wants to marry my courtier. That's fine. Go for it. Might be his love of his life, you know, when he was still in court with his father. I have a new heir. I don't want to play him. I want to play my son. God damn it. Everyone is switching to this guy. Well, usually when I get older, they like me more because the short reign penalty goes away, and then they will all like my son better, hopefully. So another guy who likes us better. Actually, I'm not even sure that this guy doesn't like us. Let's have a look. Oh, he likes us somewhat. And he still became a skilled tactician, so... but you know what, it was worth it a try, and he could have been a lot worse. And he's quick, that's good. So actually, because he's our son, he's our eldest son, and we want him to become the king, even if people don't want that right now, I should probably marry him off to someone good. And we don't want to marry him off to someone who is a relative. That seems like a very bad idea. So let's find him someone good. Someone I don't know. Should we get someone with a claim? I think that's a little bit too much of a hassle. Ooh, this one. Oh, she's 33. I prefer someone of my religion. Let's have a look. This one maybe. And she also holds some claims, so maybe we can really incorporate this Yeland and stuff more to us. It'll be less of a problem. So let's do that. And in a few years they will be married. I think she was 14, so. We are losing. And someone wants independence, that's also not great. But where is that? Oh, up there. Okay. So they accept the betrothal. I want to know why I'm losing this war slowly. What does he own? He's managed to win some battles. That makes sense. Let's try and win this war and then quickly go after him as he goes to through gallery actually. Great, let's go. Wow, the majority of the people in Finland have been converted, so we can now move that on to here. And then all the provinces in my personal thing are finally under my control, or under our religion's control. And someone likes us better again. There we go. This guy's running to gallery. Can meet him again there. And we beat his armies. A daughter was born to Svanhildr Skulli's daughter and Emperor Sigurdr Ring named Irsa. Oh, great. That's that same woman again. She has another bastard, and that's my half-sister because the guy already died. Oh god. Anyway, I think that's enough for today. We still have 2 wars that we have to fight, but you know what? There's not a lot I can do about that now. It's just not going fast enough. But that'll be something for next episode. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you guys next time. Cheerio! By order of the conquering king, the troops have burnt the holy tree and then proceeded to destroy the entire shrine. This has infuriated the people of Germanic religion everywhere. A foul sacrilege. We will kill these filthy heathens. That building does look weird. Is that specially catered for the corner? No, it isn't, but it does fit quite nicely with the corner. Look. Has about the same corner as the road does. Here we're with Louis Duran, who is on our outside as we go into the oil patch. Here's Jill Richards. Spin her out. And she actually... Did she hit Louis Duran there? No. And Louis Duran gets pushed into the next corner by Lei Bing.